Really? Alright, let me just get back up. Come on. Oh, God. Hey, Nikki. Do I have to keep inviting you?
Hey Darren, you know you can invite me, right? Is that easier to do?
You know how I can tell you when to come back in?
Well,
I thought it would have an automatic join thing.
see, I think that only happens when I come in the first time.
Oh, okay.
And the second times I can.
Okay.
But it's really I don't know, it's really weird.
Alright.
But oh my God, thank you. Was you waiting for me?
Yeah.
Sorry. I was trying to find it. I was hoping it to come up. But I think I have to be able to be called in, or invited in before that happens again. Then if
Okay.
I come out, I can come in somehow. It would say something like that. But sometimes it doesn't, so who knows? It's confusing.
Alright. Now, check out what this video is.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing for the intro, so I thought I'd just got to shoot my webbing. They don't actually have. He's really sweet about web shooters. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. So in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Peter Parker's been Spider-Man for a while. He's really living it up, and I really love Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. Him as Spider-Man / Peter Parker is the quintessential Spider-Man for the big screen. I'll defend that till I die. Just in his attitude and persona, you can tell Andrew Garfield is not 19 years old in this movie. You're watching, you're like, I feel like you're like 30, dude. But just in his attitude and his shit talk, he's very Spider-Man. I love seeing that. So now Jamie Foxx becomes Electro, and in the trailers we were like, we're gonna get the 3 villains in this movie. There technically are, but there are not 3 villains in this movie, real. We see it on the banner, 3 villains, and I'm like, oh, this movie is gonna be crowded as shit. And it kind of is, but it's not really because of the villains. Rhino's in it, kind of, not really. He takes down about 2.5 minutes. Having Rhino on the banner is kind of like having those dudes at the beginning of the original Tim Burton Batman. You know, the guy's like, hey man, Johnny Gottschalk got written to walk off the roof, right? No big loss. Having the banners for the Amazing Spider-Man 2 is like having those guys on the banner for Batman. It just doesn't make sense. So yeah, slash that. Now we're down to 2 villains. Electro, yeah, he's the main villain. The other one isn't in it much. So really, it's like 1.5 villains in the movie. Electro was, well, Jamie Foxx was good as Electro. I love the way Electro looks. His skin's all see-through and blue and electrical. I was looking at him, I was like, I feel like I can see through your skin. That's awesome. I love things that just look unique and original and interesting, and that was very cool. Speaking of things that look cool, this movie looks really cool. Spider-Man's doing his Spider-Man-ish stuff. That's my favorite part of the movie, is when you're watching, he's just doing the Spider-Man-ish stuff, swinging around. Even when he's free falling, he's dropping for God knows how he got that high. His suit's rippling like he's really doing a free fall. But ultimately, it is a movie about Peter Parker more than Spider-Man. And that didn't necessarily bother me in this movie, but there were moments where I was like, this movie's dragging on. When I first heard this movie's going to have 3 villains, I was like, it better be long enough. And I found out this movie's 2 hours, 20 minutes long. I was like, okay, it's long enough for 3 villains, I guess. It's still going to feel crowded, but it's long enough. But there are not 3 villains that share equal time in the movie. It really is one central villain, and that's 2 hours and 20 minutes of that, which could work, but this movie just didn't work as well as I wanted it to work for that. Most of the movie revolves around Peter Parker, Gwen Stacy's will they, won't they, are they not? The love thing that they have going on, which is fun. I imagine Spider-Man is going to have a complicated love life. But I feel like that could have been condensed. Like, example, at the end of The Amazing Spider-Man, it ends off, he's like, Gwen, I can't date you. And then it ends with him hinting that they could maybe. And in the beginning of this movie, they're dating again. And then he breaks it off. And then it's just this back and forth thing. I feel like you could have had him break it off at the end of The Amazing Spider-Man 1. And then when he's struggling with it halfway through this movie, have him date her again, and then have that be that. Just on again, off again thinking, just really, I was like, do it or do not do it. Love complication is fine in movies, but it gets old better. A couple of very touching moments where you're like, okay, I guess that's what people take. And it feeds into the overall thing. I'm just saying it went on for too long. He and Harry Osborn have their friendship, and it starts getting a bit complicated, and there's friction there, and you're like, oh, I see where this is going. And then there's Electro he has to deal with, and then his love life he has to deal with, and then that thing with his parents he has to deal with. You know that thing where it's like, ooh, your parents have a secret that they cut most of it out of Amazing Spider-Man? Well, they touch on it in this movie, and then they resolve it, and ultimately I was like, his parents in the comic book do have a story arc to them. It's not the same as they did in this movie, but they do have a story. But they resolve it in this movie, and by the end, like, okay, so the whole thing with his parents was to learn one thing. One thing that we already knew from the last movie. Oscorp bad. Alright, so there are a couple other things that you learn also. But all in all, so Peter Parker can find a resolution with his parents not being there. I just don't know why that had to be in the movie. It's just another storyline this movie has to have in it, and that's what makes it feel crowded. It's not the villains. It's all the shit he has to do. It just focus the movie up. By the end of this movie, there is another villain. I'm going to use a comparison you don't want to hear me use, but I'm going to use it because it's the best comparison there is. And I swear to you, Venom in Spider-Man 3 had more screen time than the villain at the end of this movie had. And they shoehorned him in here just for the Sinister Six thing that they want to do with the other movies. I get that. I'm just saying that was the straw right there. I was like, all right, this movie's basically set up for the next movie. I know it feels like I'm really bitching about this movie, but these are the things I need to address. I will say this movie has really deep contrast. What I mean by that is for every scene that I loved, and I will use the term love, there are scenes that I loved in this movie. I'm watching, I'm like, I love that. That is great. That's visual there, killing it. There's another scene or thing or execution or concept that I hated. I was like, that's sloppy, that's stupid. Why did they do it that way? In the end, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is fun. It's a fun movie. It wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. I wanted this to be like movie of the year. I wanted this to be the quintessential Spider-Man experience. Andrew Garfield's great as Peter Parker / Spider-Man. Gwen Stacy's great. They're great together. Dane DeHaan is great as Harry Osborn. And there is a part near the end of this movie. It is my favorite part of the movie. It's like one of those things that makes the movie for me. The movie was exciting. It looked great. All the cool Spider-Man-ish things. You're going to like the cool Spider-Man-ish thing. I will say The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is a good time. No alcohol required. I'll do a spoiler video where I touch more on the things I liked and did not like the time. This is The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? Did you like it more than The Amazing Spider-Man 1, or did you like 1 more than 2? Whatever you think, comment down below. Let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.
so cool there. Very cool.
Okay. Now, let me. What the heck?
What is it? Oh,
Well, I guess this is it. Say it so many times on camera. When are we going to get a Ninja Turtles trailer? Give me the Ninja Turtles trailer. Give me the Ninja Turtles trailer. And now we have a Ninja Turtles trailer. I mean, sure, we still have the movie itself to look forward to, but all this argument I've been saying about having a trailer is now done. I feel like there's an emptiness inside of me. At least I still have Rescue Rangers to look forward to. Hi, I'm Andre, I'm a black nerd, and here we are. Here it is, the teaser trailer, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is out. Turtles in front of your face, moving around. No more leaks, no more Halloween costumes, no toys. This is the real deal Turtle. I got to see the teaser trailer with my good buddies, Screen Junkies, and actually got to go onto Screen Junkies to talk about the trailer. So make sure you check that out on their channel. But here we go. I'm going to tell you what I think about the style of this thing. I'm going to tell you about the cast and the characters. And I'm going to tell you about the plot from what we learned in a 1 minute, 30-second teaser. And it is a teaser. Let's just point that out right now. This is not giving us a lot of information. This is a turtle tease. I got green balls right now. And yes, I'm still going to call them Bay Turtles. Every single time I mention Michael Bay producing this thing, I always have some people in the comments go, Andre, Michael Bay is not the director, okay? You know what? I saw the trailer, okay? These are the first 3 things that came up. Paramount, Nickelodeon, from producer Michael Bay. I didn't see any title frame saying from director Jonathan Liebesman. So in my brain, they Bay Turtles. Deal with it. Baywatch. Let's just say right off the bat, this is its own beast. Think of us in the Crane Gateway. See all the doors to the multiple dimensions of the Turtles. You got Turtles. You got the 80s Turtles, 2000 Turtles, IDW Comics, TMNT, Nickelodeon Cartoon, Next Mutation. Bay Turtles are their own dimension. It's a whole other world of turtles. It seems to be influenced by various turtle lore of the past, but it is definitely its own thing. The movie is called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's not just called Ninja Turtles, even though the teen part is very, very small. It's like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And the font looks like swords. Word swords. Let's talk about the turtles themselves. The turtles are humongous. They are huge. Apparently, they've been eating their Wheaties laced with steroids. They're bigger than April O'Neil, and they land. It's like thud, like a big loud thud. And as you'll see in the trailer, there's even a part where one of the turtles hits like a truck, and with the shell burst, and it just goes into slow motion, and you just see this truck getting just devastated. It's like, these turtles are baby Godzillas. Put them kid on a football team quick. Full ride, college scholarship. Do not have these turtles being ninjas. Duke, NC State, UNC, Clemson, Georgia Tech. You need to put some turtles in your school. Leonardo looks the best. There's a nice close-up of Leonardo when he lands with his thud. He looks good. I'm like, all right, I can get behind this. This is good. Thumbs up on Leonardo. I like how he looks. But then they do a close-up with Michelangelo, and the noses, man. I don't know what to do about the noses. They look like, if I do my nose, out like that. Okay, now imagine I have
the teaser.
Right, there it is. Look, I'm a turtle. I was hoping that they would show a shot of all 4 of the turtles together, because except for the very end of the trailer, the turtles are moving around fast, so you really get a good chance.
We'll do the teaser trailer so I know what we're getting into here.
Oh, alright. Probably
Just
the best
give me a minute. Give me a minute. Okay.
Crime, violence, and fear have run rampant. Our great city is being destroyed. People want justice restored.
Okay, hold on. Stupid pain. This is pain. This is a pain in the butt.
Is it messing up?
It's not now.
Hmm.
Crime, violence, and fear have run rampant. Our great city is peace. People want justice restored to this world. People want heroes. Messiah. The heroes are not born. They're created. That's what your father and I were trying to do. We need heroes.
Whoa. Oh, chill. It's just a mask. See? Don't freak out. Right? Okay. Yeah. There's that.
It's fine.
I can't remember which one it was. Oh, okay. God damn it. Hold on.
Okay.
Go back. Okay, there he is. If you go back to his channel. Which one was that? Alright. Alright. I need to rewatch the Ninja Turtles reviews. I mean, in general.
Right, yeah.
Sometimes some crimes goes through the cracks, but these
Seriously?
dumb shoes are picking up the slack. There's no case too big, no case too small.
Oh, really?
Huh.
I didn't even get that.
It just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I hit. Oh, really? Freaking. Okay.
Hi, I'm Andre, and I'm a black nerd with another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles episode recap. Turtle Power, the launch of Baxter Stockman. Gee, I wonder what this episode's about. So Donatello has been working hard trying to make that retro mutagen. After several episodes trying using mutagen, and eventually April's own DNA, he has done it. He has created a retro mutagen that he can use to turn Kirby back into a human. And what does he get? Hugs and kisses. Smooth Donatello. Smooth Donatello. So there you go. If you want to get the woman of your dreams, all you have to do is make sure her father gets mutated into a giant bat creature, find a retro mutagen, and to turn him back into a human, and then you can get the woman that you want. They say dating is hard. Meanwhile, the last time we saw Baxter Stockman, he had his mutagen files around his neck. He had to work for the shredder or else. So he comes up to Baxter's like, look, brother, I said I wanted a mutant on me, and I went and got a tiger. What have you done? Seriously, where you been the last few episodes? I told you to make some mutants. You didn't do it. So you know what? Oh, what's this button right here? This button that releases mutagen. What should I do with this? Oh, what? Oh, bad day for you. The files pop open. Baxter is covered in mutagen next to an old pizza box with a bunch of flies in it. What? Yes, we go with 80s cartoon style up in this piece. Baxter Stockman gets mutated into a fly. And this is like a hardcore plot like that. That aged Baxter Stockman fly. Whoa, turtles. This Baxter's like spitting up acid, eating everything, eats garbage. He's my pet monster. He loves to march on garbage. He even eats the cans. That is a very obscure reference, and I will appreciate anyone who got it. Turtles are out looking for Kirby. They have 2 vials of retro mutagen. One they're going to use on Kirby, the other one they return to use on Splinter, so we can actually have Splinter become human again. But that Baxter Fly has to go and mutant block everything. He has super hearing now, so he hears the turtles, ruins their plans of capturing Kirby, knocking over and breaking the retro mutagen, so they only have 1 file left. And then Baxter demands the turtles get retro mutagen for him, or else, oh, is this your friend O'Neil? Swipe, take away with me. So now the turtles have to split up. Leonardo and Donatello, with the help of Casey Jones, go after Baxter Stockman so they can rescue April. Meanwhile, Raphael and Michelangelo are off to find Kirby so they can get him retro-mutated. You remember the last time that they tried to capture Kirby? Michelangelo had to dress up as a certain little character, so now they're going to go get him again. You know what that means. It's the return to Earth, buzz, 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 it's the return to Earth, buzz, 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 buzz. Turf Lido has returned. Michelangelo dressed up as Turf Lido. He's saying buzz, buzz after everything. And they even have like an old 60s Batman style transition with the Turf Lido symbol. It's a classic. Baxter Stockman has this giant bat mutagen and has April tied up over the top of it. His plan is to drop April inside the bat, put himself in the bat as well. The mutagen will merge them into one person that's going to make him even more stronger. So he wants to merge his body with April O'Neil. I'm pretty sure the authorities should be called about this. That's not cool, dude. Captured cartoon character, not consent. By the way, there's a shot where Baxter is talking to April, and it's shot from behind April. So literally, like half of the screen is covered with April's butt. That April booty, though. Come on now, censors. We all asleep during this scene. So Leo and Casey show up. Baxter's like, I'm not letting your girl go until you give me that retro mutagen. They're like, shut up, let's fight. And to make it matters worse, Reinhardt shows up, and he's like, I heard you have retro mutagen. I want that. I want to be a human again. So now it's a full-on fight. Raphael and Turf Lido, buzz, find the Kirby bat. Leo, Don, Casey, and April catch up with them, but then it becomes an all-out fight because everybody wants that last back retro mutagen. Is being thrown around all over the place. It makes this really cool sequence throughout the city. We got flying footbox. We got Rotzar, we got Flying Kirby Bat with April and Casey on top. We got the Turtles, and we got Turf Lido, buzz. It is an all-out chase for this retro mutagen. Throughout the fight, the retro mutagen is dropped, it breaks, everyone goes crazy. April's like, watch this again. No, this ain't happening twice. She freaking stabs her dad and is like, fly down there, you become a human. I name it April O'Neil, which it is. I'm saying, and Curb is back. Yeah, April's excited, kisses Donatello a second time. Smooth Donatello. Casey Jones getting jelly, son. You mad, bro? And even though the turtles are bad, they have no retribution left to change Splinter back. Splinter's like, look, dudes, I'm a rat. I ain't been in with these human people in a long time. They gone crazy. They bonding. I can't go to Clippers games. So you know what? I'm going to sit down here and sit with you guys. Baxter's returned back to Shredder's lair. Shredder's like, I want to kill you. Seriously, bro. I mean, you really have hurt my feelings right now. But I need you to make one more mutant for me, right? But they don't say what. So what is it? Who is the mutant that Shredder wants Baxter Stockman to make? Look for a couple of key references in this episode. There is a reference to a classic Ninja Turtles character, one who is pretty ace. Quack, quack. And when Baxter Stockman is telling Shredder the type of mutants he wants to make, he mentions wanting to make mutant pigs and rhinos. This could possibly mean the future of ground chucking dirtbag, obviously. I love this episode. It was exciting, so much fun. Baxter Stockman
Bebop and Rocksteady.
Great throwback to the 80s cartoon series while still making it their own. This Baxter creeps me out. The old Baxter was like, oh, it's cute. I beat you in the Turtles in Time video game. But this one is like, I'm scared of you. Superfly. Okay. I hope this is not the end we see of Baxter fly, and I'm pretty sure this is probably the end we're going to hear of people trying to get retromutating, especially if it means possibly retromutating the turtles, which would turn them back into actual turtles, not as Michelangelo predicts, turning them into humans, which they even have a sequence of him changing his head to look like a human head, and that head happens to be Greg Sykes, who is the voice of Michelangelo. That was a hilarious joke. Made me laugh like a turtle do. Now I want to hear from you. What did you guys think of this episode of Ninja Turtles? Did you enjoy it? What do you think of Baxter, Stockton, and Fly? And who is the mutant that you think that Shredder wants Baxter to create? My prediction? He's going to turn Karai into Venus. I feel like I just made a large part of the internet very angry by saying that. Be sure to thumbs up this video, and if you're new here, just tickle that subscribe button. I make new nerdy videos every week. I love you like a play cousin Buzz Buzz. I'm Patty 5000 Buzz Buzz. Change up, Buzz Buzz. It's the return fly. Buzz Buzz Buzz. Buzz Buzz. Buzz Buzz Buzz. It's the return fly. Buzz Buzz Buzz.
Ultimate level. Execute spirit. I want to see what he thinks of the Mega Ranger.
Yeah, me too. Put it on so we can watch it. Sorry.
This is gonna. Oh, okay. It's gonna fail. I knew about.
Aww.
I knew that was gonna happen too.
Ugh.
When it does that, it just straight up does that.
Yos.
Just straight up freezes sometimes.
I hate that when it does.
Boo! Hi, I'm Andre. I'm a Black Mary with another Power Rangers recap. Silver Lighting Parts 1 and 2. We finally meet the Silver Ranger. Power Rangers run off to try to defeat all these minions, but every time they get there, they seem to already be defeated by a mysterious figure. They don't know who's doing it until someone reveals it was a Power Ranger. Now they're like, whoa, hold up. There's only 5 Power Rangers up in here. Who's trying to impersonate us? Other than, of course, the Power Rangers that we've seen in previous episodes that made cameos, even though they never actually use their powers. It couldn't possibly be them because they're lazy or just don't want to help nobody. I'm looking at you, Jaden, and the dude cleaning up line poop. But eventually they come face to face with the Silver Ranger who helps them fight a monster, and the Silver Ranger immediately is like, let me show you how Power Rangers are done. He is super fast. He's got this giant trident. He looks like freaking Neptune. I think at one point, in addition to fighting monsters, he went under the sea and used his weapon to destroy Ariel's statue of Prince Eric. Even when the Armada tries to trick the Power Rangers into having a monster whose only weak spot is a collar, but that collar has a hidden bomb, Silver Rangers are like, hold up, you guys. He's trying to trick you, and he saves the day. He helps the Power Rangers out. Who are you? We must know who you are. And they slowly have the reveal. He takes off his mask, and he is a person we've never seen before. They made it build up like it was going to be a former Power Ranger or somebody we've seen from previous episodes. No, it's a brand new guy. All right. The new guy is Orion, and he's not from this planet. He's from Indresia. Interesting. Power Rangers named a planet after me, everybody. I knew all these years of not going out with women so I could watch Power Rangers with payoffs. Achievement unlocked. Then we get this incredible backstory, like a Batman Begins tale about Orion. Wait, before I talk about the backstory, cue backstory filter. We find out that he's a minor, and I guess he's also a teenager, so I guess it makes him a minor. He's working in a coal mine, going down, and all of a sudden he hits something that's like, wait, that ain't a rock. It's this big crystal thing that has the Silver Ranger key as well as the Morpher, which is different from the Morphers that the other Power Rangers have. That's because this particular Morpher has all the powers of the 6 Power Rangers. And a bunch of ships come in from the Armada and pretty much destroys and entire planet. He has to actually watch his village get destroyed, his family, his friends killed. Yes, killed. Power Rangers got dark for a second, and he's all mad. He's like, sitting in the ground, punching the ground, going, no! Good job, man. Good job with that acting. He was actually supposed to be the original Red Ranger in the series. He's supposed to be who Troy was. And they are like, oh, no, we're going to save you for Silver Ranger time. Somebody went to acting school. Then for several months, this dude is on his own hunting, gathering, hitting fish with spears. We get a Lost segment. All of a sudden, he comes on an island. He fought Jacob and the Black.
I'm gonna say it now. Lost sucked. Lost sucked.
It sucked?
Yeah, Grandpa wasted 6 years of his life with that shit.
Did he?
Did you ever see the last episode of Lost?
Oh, I actually...
They all freaking died.
That sucks.
So the whole series was
That's
them, their memories.
Yeah,
But they all died in a plane crash.
right. It's really weird.
So Grandpa was upset.
Was he?
I mean, he was pissed.
I would be upset too, Darren.
He wasted like 6 years of his life with that crap.
I know. I never watched it, I don't think. I mean, I might have seen like
Anyway, let's continue with this video.
Yeah, what?
The island learns how to become the Silver Ranger, trains himself for several months with no help from Dosei. Dosei just chilling. He can apparently see all and know all, but couldn't apparently look at another planet and be like, oh, hey, some dude's using my Silver Ranger key. I should probably check it out. Good job, Dosei. Then Silver Ranger, no joke, takes down an Armada ship using a slingshot. Dude, just a minute is on your Armada, takes the spaceship, lands on Earth, and wants to make sure that he can save Earth from not having the same fate as his planet of Andrasia. I'm just going to call it Andrasia. Now, this is sad. We're talking about this backstory where this guy had to live on his own for several months after seeing his family killed, his whole planet destroyed. What could you do to follow up such a deep, troubling, dark storyline the Power Rangers just delivered us? A wacky clothing montage! I'm not even kidding. They're like, you're an alien, you don't wear Earth clothes. Let's go have a clothing montage. Let's get from the boy. And as ridiculous as it was, I actually enjoyed it so much. I was laughing so hard. This was the kind of thing that I want to see more in Power Rangers. Look, I enjoy the fights. I enjoy the references to the Rangers past, but I like it when the Power Ranger teens are teens every once in a while. I like that they have these moments where they're just silly and ridiculous and doing stuff like, let's put on clothes, or like they getting all jealous because the girls are paying attention to a ride, which let me say, are these not the horniest Power Ranger girls I've ever seen in my entire life? I mean, the moment they find out the Silver Ranger is a...
Really?
I'm not the one that picked the food.
You know, he just said horny.
I'm not the one that picked the food.
Dude, they are like Twitter painted beyond belief. They're grabbing them. We're going to put some colors on you. Ooh, I mean, seriously, the point that the dude took off his helmet, you can almost see MNG just going, because Orion is the sixth Ranger, the sixth Power Ranger, that means that he has the secrets to hold all of the other six Power Rangers from previous Rangers past. And Silver Lining Part 2 does not disappoint. It gives us the most important, the most powerful, the most popular sixth Ranger of them all, the Gold Ranger from Power Ranger Samurai. Not the Green Mighty Morphin, no, White Mighty Morphin from Power Ranger. No. Not the Gold Ranger from Zeo. No. Gold Ranger from Power Ranger Samurai. That's what you must start off with. Cool. We also get introduced to the Q-Rex Zord. The Q-Rex Zord. And what I love is that we just get a fight with the Q-Rex Zord. Super Rangers is like, yo, you other Power Rangers, y'all just sit back. Let me handle this. Don't call your little legendary Megazord. Don't give me your little pirate ships. I got this. Apparently, to use the powers of the Q-Rex Zord, it means you can have two steering wheels and you just do this the whole time. Whee! Whee! Woo! Then we end up finding out that Orion now works at Ernie's. Because that's what you do when you're an alien from another planet and you come to Earth to try to defeat an armada from destroying their planet. You get a job selling some Froyo.
Where is a coffee maker in that?
Yeah, I love those powers.
What?
Nothing.
Ranger, son. If you were like, hey, I want to know about the Silver Ranger, but I only got 30 minutes instead of an hour, just watch part 2, and you think it'd be good. Part 2, you get drama, you get comedy, you get action. Probably one of my favorite episodes. It's so great. The Silver Ranger is cool. I'm loving the dynamics they're putting in there. Like, oh, he's a Power Ranger that has a vendetta. Is he going to be able to work with the team, or is he going to keep just trying to do his own thing? Jake obviously doesn't like him because he's making the Power Ranger girls particularly all like, oh, man, you don't know. He's an alien. He may not have junk down there. It may be like a freaking suction cup tentacle and lasers. Now I want to hear from you. What do you guys think of these episodes of Power Rangers, and what do you think of these 6 Rangers, the Silver Ranger? Is he a good choice? Do you like Orion? Do you like the guy that's playing them? Did they make the right choice for this Ranger? And who's your favorite extra Power Ranger? Who's your favorite 6th Ranger that's been added to the team from Power Rangers past? Thumbs up this video if you like it, and if you're new here, tick that subscribe button. I make new videos every week full of nerdy and nostalgic goodness. I love it. Feel like a play cousin. I'm 95,000. Jane Chomp, yo.
Silly.
Hold on. I want to see if he did Spirit of the Tiger first. Hold on a sec. And then I'm going to... We did the whole Chris Bradford thing, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So
you remember the whole Chris Bradford thing, where he...
Power Rangers, no one about tigers. Hi, I'm Andre, and I'm a black nerd with a Power Rangers Super Mega Force recap. That's a super mega win. Spirit of the Tiger. Power Rangers go to the zoo because that's what teenagers do after school.
Oh yeah, I did this already.
And all of a sudden they see all this.
I did this already.
Because it's mysterious zookeepers inside the tiger just walking around, just straight up Shere Khan in the joint, and the zookeeper is not scared at all. Emma starts taking some creepy pictures of him. He's not even looking at the camera. She's just like, let's not jacket. Let's take a picture of his back. What? You're not facing towards me and not in a position where you're posing.
Hold on a second. I won't be able to do it, but maybe we'll do it later. So, do the cartoons. No, you're not freaking. Okay. You're not doing this. Okay. Let's cartoon this now. A, B. I just want to get E. I just want us to be able to watch some stuff.
Alright. Like when?
Where's the TV Turtles?
Watch window.
What?
Window.
You can watch it tomorrow. You won't.
Oh, when I'm not. When you're.
You're home. You're
Okay.
home. Just hold up a sec. Where the heck is the... I'm not being stupid here. Where the heck is... Okay, Tron operating. Okay, no, too fast. No, Transformers. Transformers. Beast Wars. Where the heck is the... Stupid thing. Radio show. Top topics. Here it is. TV Community Materials 2012. Here it is. Okay. 2012. Here we go. Okay, I just want to make sure that this is right. So let me just go ahead and do this. I'm just making sure that this.
That's fine.
Let me just. Okay.
You do what you need to do.
Give me a sec. There's. Oh, my bad. I just want to make sure that this is right.
It's okay. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry if that was loud.
It's alright then.
That's the stuff. I ordered you to give me a mutant army, and you give me. What are you doing? No! The mutagen! You can't! I am not a man with my friends. It's everything is. There's nothing wrong with idle friends! Oh.
Okay, hold on. No, I just want to be sure if this is right.
Almost. Got it.
Are we done yet, Donnie? We've been up for like 1,000,000 hours.
No worries, April. This time, it's gonna work. You'll finally be able to turn your dad human again. Now, I'm adding a sample of your DNA, so brace yourself for the scientific breakthrough of the century, retro-mutagen! Okay, mutant cells, please turn normal. Please turn normal. Ow. Eureka! I did it! I really did it! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Ow!
You did it? You really did it?
And what?
Invent pizza that doesn't get soggy in milk?
I finally made it. Retro-mutagen, you guys! The key to turning Mr. O'Neill human again. And you too, Sensei.
Human once more. Save people's father first, and then I will consider.
Ooh, what if I turn myself human again? I wonder what I look like.
What up? We're never human to begin with, genius. We just turn back into turtles. Idiot. I've only got enough for 2 doses. One for April's dad and one for Master Splinter. Can you make more of this stuff? Yeah, but it takes 10 canisters of mutagen to refine just one tiny dose of retro-mutagen. I don't have any left. At least we can find your dad and change it back.
I'm just speechless. Thank you so much, Donnie. You're the best. Mwah.
Okay. This is the right one, but I'm not going to send you this one because it'll mess it up. So that was probably one of the most funniest gags I've ever seen, though. 2012. Let's see. I think we were on 4. Let me just, or 3. I'm not really sure. Come on, stupid thingy. Oh, we were on 3. Okay.
Oh, were we? Cool.
But you remember that. Oh, 4 then. We have to do 4.
You will work together. Don't worry, Master Shredder. We will find Splinter and his disciples and destroy them.
Don't give up, Leo. You might actually win this fight. Ah, it's a little kitty. And its name is... Good guess.
Okay.
Wait, who said that?
Mittens?
Okay, we did episode 4. I'm gonna start you off with episode 5 because I did episode 4 already.
Oh, okay.
You remember the whole thing with the thing?
Mhm. I remember what you told.
With Chris Bradford.
Mhm.
5.
Yeah. I remember that.
So I'm gonna start.
Are you gonna want
So
me to
now-
watch it tomorrow when
Yeah.
you go on? Okay.
Yeah, because then
I like this show. This show is funny. That's a good show.
let me just send you a few of these.
Okay.
Then if you're shit.
What?
Then if you're not,
No, we're not gonna be long because my family are gonna want to like leave, you know. So like it's gonna have to hurry. But I'm gonna have to like I'm gonna find a dress that it's gonna fit Prom, but but you should be home. So before you go, come home,
okay.
which I hope. I'm sure we will. So
So let me just do that.
okay.
Let me just do that real quick.
Okay.
And because if you're gone, like maybe we can do this on Sunday because I won't have anything else to do. So would you mind adding that to yourself too?
No, I don't mind ending it. What are you gonna do after that though? Are you gonna get back to the video or?
I'm gonna do some stars.
Okay. On here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna do some stars gaming on here.
Okay.
So let me just
What do you mean?
get off of Facebook. And
I just added it to myself, so.
no, I want to send you. You know what I want to do? I want to send you that. I want to show that Neo game bark thing real quick.
Mm.
I want to show you guys that. I want to show you. I want to show. It's like they're playing basketball together. It's like really
Oh,
fun.
yeah. Yeah. Sweet.
Let me do that.
Root for the Voices Top 8. The Soulman, the Internet Sensation, the Singing Barista, the Mold Breaker, the Texas Boy, the Rockin' Nanny, the Country Soprano, and the Powerhouse. Whose team are you on?
This is for you, America.
The Voice live tonight and tomorrow on NBC.
Okay?
Rated by.
We like those steel cap shots.
We got Bomb Kai all the way. Bomb Kai! Yep, man, it's camera reception. And we got Rob Me Up with Joe 10.
You should tell me when you're watching it. Because
We
you
like
know,
those steel cap shots.
He knows. He knows Mankai.
does he? Are you trying to show it to us, or
Can you see it?
no? I can't.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, I get it. You see it now?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Dan.
It looks like they're playing basketball somewhere.
Neil.
Rated by.
We like those steel cap shots.
We got Bomb Kai all the way. Bomb Kai! Yo, man, it's camera reception. And we got Rob Me Up with Joe 10. Always got to be matching. What's that? Always. King of straps. Got that the nerd hero. All the way in the back. Or a fanboy. Let's see if I can slide this movie. Word. Yeah, y'all missed it. Like right before the show, the store was stripping live downtown Manhattan Bridge. It's gonna be here.
This takes 20 minutes. I'm not gonna do all this, but he does know. I'm gonna do this later. He does know Mankai.
Hey.
So. Okay, let me do.
Growing everywhere.
Let me do SAO because I wanna.
He's just tired, so
Okay.
he's crabby.
Hmm.
It was funny.
Let me just do some SAO, and then maybe. I want to get the reviews done. You know, because I didn't get to do it yesterday.
Okay. That's fine.
Bothered.
No.
So
He just probably tells. Okay, you can do what you want there. I like to watch him.
But when I have more time, I'll do the whole basketball thing.
That's fine. It wasn't a long time, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like the video is like 20 minutes. So
Yeah, it's a long time, so you wouldn't want to do that full time on there. I'd probably do it another day or something.
I'll do it another day.
Yes.
I want to do Mankai because
Okay, so do I.
I want to get up to the part where we are, and then maybe I'll do some. Maybe I'll do some stars or something.
Cool, yeah. That would be awesome. You do good at these streams, yeah?
Can you see it now?
Yes, I do.
Alright. Have you ever seen Game of Thrones?
Yes, I have.
What's that about?
Like medieval time.
Alright, hold on.
Wanna
Let me
check
just
it
see what
out?
these
Check it
are
out.
first.
You can check it out. You might even like it.
Is it bad?
Um,
All right, it's time to check out the 5-inch figures,
I didn't play it or
masks,
anything.
Ranger, and Robo Knights. The packagings are cool. We get the figure inside, a picture of the red Megaforce Ranger, the logo, and the back shows all the other figures you can collect. This one shows a picture of Robo Knight. The side shows the pirate, legendary, whatever. The side shows the Bandai logo, and the bottom shows where it was made. So the Megaforce Red Ranger looks pretty good. And the paint job on the helmet, suit, and the rest of the figure are nicely done. The muscles are pointless though. I don't need it. The blaster is a gold color. The dragon sword is colored both red and gray. And the belt buckle and Gosei morpher are both colored gold. Nothing special, but for a toy, it is what it is. As for the mask, it looks nice. The Gosei symbol, the color of red, and the design of the dragon on both sides of the mask, which is gold and black, is also cool. The Robo Knight figure from head to toe is awesome. The helmet, the armor, the belt, and so on. The Robo Blade and Blaster are just a default gray color, but they still look neat. I can't say the same though. Although it looks nice at first glance, it doesn't have that same cool look like it does in the show. The Gosei symbol looks fine. The sides are just a brownish tan color. It's not bad, but being how this was the 6th Ranger of the 20th anniversary season, it could have been better. But that's just my opinion and my review of the Red Megaforce Ranger and Robo Knight figures and masks. Thanks for watching. Okay, it's time to have a look at the Gold Ranger's Zeo Jet Cycle. The packaging is awesome. We get the Zeo logo, a picture of the figure and cycle, and the 5 Rangers.
Okay.
And the back shows us all the cool things the toy can do. We get another picture of it, along with the instructions, and all of the past released Jet Cycles. The right side shows more cool figures, swords, etc. And the other side gives us a description about Power Rangers Zeo. Oh yeah. So here, we have an awesome Gold Ranger figure, a decently painted staff, the Jet Cycle itself, and some extra stickers you can put on or keep off. The Jet Cycle overall looks awesome. The tires are painted nicely. The stickers on it look great.
Hold on.
The Gold Ranger symbol, the handlebars, seat, kickstand, the back. Everything on the cycle looks fantastic. In fact, if this was bigger, like life size, I think this would pass for a real motorcycle. No joke. Wish they'd make the newer toys like this. That'd be nice. And yep, that's my review of the Gold Ranger's Zeo Jet Cycle. Thanks for watching.
Hold on a second. I don't care if it's like, you know, but I just want to get the reviews.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Come on, stupid.
Are you talking about with that guy?
Yeah,
Oh, good.
Bonkai's not that bad.
No, he didn't.
He's not that.
Mm-mm.
What the? Okay. He's not that bad.
He tells you a lot about the anime.
Were we on 12? We were on 12, weren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. You just load.
Okay, it's time to have a look at the Gold Ranger's Zeo Jet Cycle. The packaging is awesome. We get the Zeo logo, the picture of the figure
Okay,
inside,
it's freaking out.
and the 5 Rangers.
Here's
And the pack shows us all the cool things the toy can do. We get another picture of it, along with the instructions, and all of the past released Jet Cyclones. The right side is more cool figures, swords, etc. And the other side gives us a description about Power Rangers Zeo. Oh yeah. So,
Okay. Alright.
Did he get it?
Yep. I got loading. Wait a minute. Hope. Oh, no. Okay. I got on, like... I think I'm on, like... I think for reviews, we're on, like... 14.
Oh.
I think for reviews, we're on, like, 14.
You think?
Yeah. So, let me... Yeah. End of the world. Okay, we're on 15.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're on 15. Okay.
Makes sense, I guess. I don't remember.
Yeah, we're on 15. Yeah, we're on 15. And I don't really care if it's...
You
Yeah, we're on 15. We're definitely on 15 because...
Alright.
Yeah. Because, that was when I stopped.
Oh, right, yeah.
Just want to get some of these reviews out of the way.
Right.
So, when we're...
Which is fine, because sometimes you...
I would review them myself, but I would need help. Like, I would need the actual episode running so I would be able to make references.
Right. But some people can't, like I can't. I want to be able to do it on my own either.
Like, I can't do it either.
I can't remember a single episode anyway. Like, I can't remember, like...
Crud, come on.
Or not. Easy help me do it,
Okay. It's like taking forever.
Is it still loading?
Okay, there we go.
Final three candidates. Show me what you got.
Watch this.
Alright, let me turn this down so I don't get yelled at. Hi everybody, it's Guy 922. Wow, I've been gone for a while, haven't I? Well, actually I wasn't gone that long. I mean, I did my JoJo Bizarre Adventure, yesterday, my late night. And, you know, the unboxing of those animes I got from Karen. Yeah, and then it was the last day I showed you my gun. I showed you... The guy's not that bad. Moving on, yeah. But yeah, that was the story. That's a little bit. Now, I got some reviews to do. Wow, shitload. I gotta do Fairy Tail episode review, manga review. I gotta do Kenichi. I gotta do One Piece. I haven't decided yet. Tempest. I'm thinking to replace Tempest with Codebreaker. But I don't know. I'll use Tempest. Okay. It's one thing to like put it down, to like put the volume down, but it's to a point where you can't hear it.
Right, yeah. I get what you're talking.
And there's a video review I'm doing right now. Sword Art Online. Okay, now someone messaged me, say, you know, Bonkai, you know, you're going to go crazy on this review. It's depressing. Not as bad. You know, I'm going to disagree with you. It isn't as bad as it seems. However, here's what I've noticed. Now, there's one thing to know about the creator of Sword Art Online. He created Excel World. Now, we've thrown some ideas here about this. How there's a connection between Excel World and Sword Art Online. Yes, we knew that. Now, regardless of whether there's a connection or not, I will say this. It's kind of following... Yes, when we get to episode 24 of the same formula. Yeah, it's basically the same universe, kind of things, that Excel World did. To a degree. To a degree. Now, this one was called Return. We basically, in this episode, basically what happens is we got, beginning the episode was so sad. There's a part with, almost cried. Yes, I almost cried in this episode. It was pretty sad. Pretty much what happened in this episode, there were a few flashbacks to when Kirito was sedated, you know, it was in the game. And the beginning of the episode was sad because it hit him and Asuna at the house, and all of a sudden everything gets destroyed, and he's like, he's screaming in his sleep. Wakes up, tears coming out of his face, from his eyes, and yeah, wakes up, he looks into his face, and tears coming off his eyes, and he's like, really stressed out about it. Now, the opening was pretty good, but now I understand that this new game they're going to go get into is pretty interesting. The only thing is, I love it. I love Alphane. I found Alphane online more interesting than Sword Art. Like, I know it's the same anime, but the second game is more interesting than the first because of fairies.
Yeah, I like it too. And you get to fly.
I'm like, I
like the fly.
when I was researching it to watch it, I thought season 2 was season 1, to be honest.
Like, I would like to fly. You
When I
know?
was researching it to watch it, I was like, maybe season 1 is season 2, but no.
Oh, alright, yeah.
You have to get established first.
True. That's right.
Who is this tiny? He's in his pocket. That was amazing. I was like, what? Really? Wow. She's like,
A helper fairy.
Yeah.
I don't want to say this in comparison to Zelda here, but I mean, Pixie,
It's
Moving
something
on.
like the one that's helping her.
We get the introduction of a character who was in the beginning of Sword Art Online, but we didn't get really too much information on her. And that is Akirito, Kazuto's younger sister. Her name is
Kazuto's. Oh, yeah. Kazuto.
Sugaha. Now, it seems that Sugaha. Okay. There's a slight possibility she's going into the game with Kirito. I have a feeling it's going to happen. So, after we have this whole thing with Kirito and him waking up, we see that she's practicing with her swings, her kendo swings. So she practices kendo. And we have Kirito, she's worried about him, Sugaha, about her brother. But she's not. They're like, she's really his cousin. But she treats him as an older brother, calls him Oni-chan and everything. And one day she's practicing her swings and everything, and he decides that he wants to, spar with her. And it seems like he's okay with doing it, and so on and so forth. The interesting part about this episode I found interesting was Kirito took what he learned in Sword Art Online into the real world. So he was able to go on par with his sisters with his own sword style. With the style that he had in the game. So he starts fighting her. He loses the sparring match because he was on the edge of the dojo mat thing in the dojo. So he lost to his sister. But he's saying, like, joking around, oh, you could have hurt, you could have killed Heathcliff. That was funny. Hey, we were right along. After the sparring match, they go in the house, and he's going to make breakfast, and he tells her, oh, I have to go to the hospital. We go to the hospital to and basically, then tells talk narration of himself, saying, and we see Suga, she's very concerned about Kazuto. Kirito. It's like, kind of likes him. Now, basically what ends up happening is he goes to the hospital and it's explained to him, like fourth wall, tough narration, that sharing the information with the agents of Sword Art Online, taking the company down, they were able to give him, as a fair exchange, the whereabouts of where Sun was, and he found out. She hasn't been logged out of the game. That's the whole thing. So she's basically a vegetable, sleeping down, and he keeps visiting her day in, day out. You get the introduction of Asuna's father, Mr. Yuki. Now, unfortunately, I forgot the guy. There's this guy that shows up. His name eludes me. But
This guy that he's about to talk about is a total butthole. I'm just keeping it PG because, But this guy is a total, You know what I mean?
I'm having dreams of me being kidnapped like that too.
This guy's a total jerk. So, yeah, he's gonna explain it, and he'll probably freak out.
He's not. His father and father walks in and says, "Oh, thank you very much, Kirito, for coming here continuously, for her sake, and so on and so forth." And then he starts talking about putting her in a dress. Now, Kirito's like, he thinks it's like a funeral thing. But it's not. The guy that's with Yugi, who calls him president, he's being labeled as the Nomi of Sword Art Online.
Oh my! And Nomi was a complete dick. I kid you not. Nomi was a complete idiot.
What would you do if a guy was like that to me, then?
Punch him out. I kid you not.
Someone trying to take your girlfriend.
Yeah. If someone tried to take you, I would right at their face.
Oh,
Yeah. He basically tells Kirito, "Oh, by the way, I'm going to marry her." Now, it's not like, it's like,
Okay. There's problems with that. He is older than her.
I know. He's a weirdo.
You couldn't legally, I'm talking real world here.
That's
You
illegal.
could not legally do that to a 17-year-old.
No. But the guy's crazy and weird, and...
No, you could not. She's only 17. So you could not do that to a 17-year-old.
No.
I'm not saying, sexually or anything. I'm just saying to marry. You cannot marry
And
you cannot marry a minor.
In the USA, but different countries, this girl is out of married at a young age like that.
But I'm not even sure you could even do that in Japan.
No, not in Japan. No. They won't allow that in Japan. I'm talking about countries like...
No, I'm saying because this guy's name escapes me too. But Kazuto is like, I remember Kirito's name. But Kazuto's like, you can't do that. You can't do that in the real world.
No, you can't. I don't think they allow that in Japan either. But I do know there's different countries that young girls do get married.
So I'm like,
But here, no.
when I'm watching the episode, I'm like,
yeah, in Japan, I honestly think you would go to jail if you try.
So I'm watching the episode, and I'm doing, watching this, he's doing the whole explanation thing, and I'm like, you
Right?
douchebag. I know I'm breaking my promise, but stuff like this just.
Well, I've been having a dream like that. Like, I'm sleeping and I don't know,
Okay, so I'm like, you idiot! You cannot do it. You cannot do that. I don't care if it's an anime. I hope Kirito kicks your. I hope Kirito / Kazuto kicks your sorry butt.
Well,
because
the way
you are not.
kill him.
You are not a nice person. I mean, no, I'm not saying you're not. I'm saying the character is not. I'm saying the character is not. He is like the Nomi of Sword Art Online. Yeah.
Yeah.
finding marriage, it's like so stupid because you're marrying this Suda. This guy's being brought into the Yu family. And he's going to marry Asuna by a document. I'm like, fuck you.
And basically, he tells Kirito that the company, now that the company, I think the name of the company was Argus. That's the company that created Sword Art Online. They're bankrupt. The company that took over their role is the company this guy owns. So he basically is telling Yuki, he's basically telling Kirito, yeah, I'm keeping her alive. And he then is just bullshit saying, you should say your final goodbyes. Douchebag motherfucker.
Exactly. Exactly. If I could seriously cuss that out, I would do it right now.
Unfortunately, don't even.
Oh my god. Yeah. I'm not gonna read the description, but he basically goes off. There's like, go fuck yourself and stuff like that.
I know. I know. It's only an anime, dude. It's alright then. It's not a really good series of that.
But like,
Someone that is really serious.
when I heard that, I'm thinking to myself, I'm thinking that. You know, I'm thinking that because Kirito, or I'm just gonna call him Kazuto, when he's in real world, I'm like, Kazuto, you have to go back in, and you have to become Kirito again, just to save your wife. You know? You know?
Yes.
I don't agree with what he was pitching with that, but that's the way he went. Because I did. Then he comes home, and Subaha is very worried about him. She says, "Oh, Sean, the bath is ready." She goes in the room, and she realizes he's freezing, and then he confesses to her what happened. He says he can't get to a suit anymore. It's over. It's hopeless. I'm hopeless. And like she's embracing him, and at the moment, I know Suga has feelings for him. Now, we also, like I said, get a flashback. We get a flashback of when Kirito was still in the game, and he's with his mother and his sister, and she explains to her, Kirito's mother explains to his sister, stepsister, I should say, about how he found out that he wasn't really his sister and all this other stuff. But they're cousins. See, they're cousins.
Yeah. And so, I forget. His cousin is in love with Kirito.
I know. I kind of start noticing that.
That is messed up.
Well, I want to tell you something.
That is messed up.
Listen, I want to tell you something about Japan. If you not notice in any anime that there's sisters or brothers that end up hooking up, or cousins or something like that, or boy, or, stuff like that.
Okay.
I kind of think they don't believe it, but they I don't know, they like it or something.
That is messed up. That's just messed
I
up.
know, but Japan likes that kind of stuff.
Okay.
It's just very nonsense, I know. But they do. That's why it's an anime.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, well,
they're cousins.
going with this, But then she basically she raises him not at the flashback and realizes that his heart is with her, with Suna, not with her sister. And she starts to cry. So there's this conflict, this kind of conflict going on. And I have a funny scene. They wake up. She's still sleeping. He pokes her, and she gets up. He's like, ah! He's embarrassed, and she like walks out and just one of those things. And then he says, "Jeez." And and he reminded what she told him. His sister told him to don't give up from him. And then that's when he gets a message, and this is, I believe, the message from the guy in the game. He gives him an email, and he shows a picture. Somebody in the game that looks like a suit. Sure enough. And that's when more or less the episode ends. So, I'm going to give this right now a 3.5. This was depressing. Like I said, I almost cried. So when he was crying, he was saying all these things. I was close to a tear. Almost made me cry. You almost did. You almost did. But this is a good way of going in. Now, the only thing that gets me is it seems like his sister is going to go with him in the game, this other game. So, it just seems weird, Now, how this transpires, don't really know. But it seems like we're going to get a full-on concentration look on Kirito's sister, Sugaha. Because she has feelings for him, that's going to come into play. So it should be interesting to see how this goes down the road. Who knows? We will see. You never know. But yeah, 3.5 out of 5. It was a good episode. I mean, that guy, another character, I'm gonna find him on every planet. Hurt. That guy is a definite scumbag. Fortunately, I don't know his name. I will. Next episode, you're guaranteed. I will find this guy's name, and I will make sure to write it in the description. You guys will do, and that's why. That way, I'll be ready to know. But we will see where this goes. I think it's interesting. Like I said before, it seems like they can fly. Now, the only thing is Yui. Yui's in the game, and she's like this tiny. She goes into Kirito's pocket. I'm like, come on, man. That's ridiculous.
Hey, Dan, you know what's funny part on that?
Yeah.
Is when he stuck Yui in his pocket. He just, totally tossed
Good
it.
episode. I almost cried.
So what?
I said it was funny when he just stuffed Yui in his pocket. Because he was saying something, but he just, hurried up and took her and, stuffed her in.
So, yeah.
No, if you almost cried, it's a fucking awesome episode. 3.5 out of 5. We will see what happens. I kind of like where this is going. I want to see more. I want to see what exactly does he have to fight Kirito in this game. Should be interesting. Should be very interesting. And his connection with his cousin is going to be so we'll see. This has been Bonkai922, and I will see you guys later.
For the voices top 8, the Sawman, the internet sensation, the singing barista, the mold breaker, the Texas boy, the rock and roll, the country soprano, and a powerhouse. Whose team are you on?
This is for you, America.
The Voice live tonight and tomorrow on NBC.
Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonokai922. I just saw episode 16 of Sword Art Online. Now, pretty much in this episode, we now know everything. I pretty much know everything that went down. And I have to say, this guy who supposedly is going to marry soon, he's got no repeat. But this isn't no joke, I'm dead serious. This guy has got no repeat. And I'm just going to go on my Anime Planet. Because I have him on my Anime Planet on my hated character list. Just to find him and to say this guy's name. Because he's really scum of the scum. Just, oh man.
Lately, well,
So bad.
crap.
This guy is so bad.
Lately, he hasn't been cussing. Lately, he hasn't been cussing as bad.
The
Come on.
most hateful.
Lately, he hasn't been cussing as bad. You know. You still there?
Yeah.
He hasn't been cussing as bad, so, you know. It's not really that bad.
Grotesque way. Shh. That's it. Trying to find the guy's name. Sugo. Yes. Nobuyuki Sugo. This guy is scum. He's scum. And only 3 people like this guy, and you pretty much know why. Really, nobody likes this guy on Anime Planet, so. Apparently, if I'm reading this correctly on Anime Planet, his ultimate title is Fairy King. So, there's that as well. But anyway, let's get into the review. This one was called Land of the Fairies. Now, excuse me. Beginning of the episode, we have Kirito, or Kazuto. He goes and tries to track down Ingil. I thought what funny what this scene was. It looks almost identical where he works. Where he works in the real world looked almost identical to Sword Art Online. It was so weird. But in the real world, he's a bartender at this place. And Kirito goes in there, sees him working, he's like washing the glasses for beverages and stuff. And he asks him about the picture and what was that about. And he passes him a game. Now, the full title is Alfheim Online. And the abbreviation for that is AH Online. So, more or less, what's going down here?
Why didn't they just change the title? That's another question I have. You know?
Yeah.
Because you are not in Sora Online anymore. So it's like,
that's the name of the game. And basically, it's how people can fly in the game. Was going to specifically how they can fly and achieve really great heights while flying. He also says that the headgear used is called Amu Sphere. An Amu Sphere is basically an advanced version of the nerve gear. That's it. And apparently, you could use the nerve gear for the game, according to what Angel was telling. Now, when he looked at the game, the card, on the back it said RCT. RCT is the name of the company that has taken over the company that had the original company that created Sword Art Online. RCT took it over. I took all the
players' information.
everything that Sword Art Online had with this game from that original company. What we find out is this motherfucker,
Scumbag.
Nobuyuki Sugo. Yeah, he's worse than Nobi. Because I'll tell you now what happened. Because his company created the game, that leads me to believe one thing. This guy, this is what he did. At least this is what I'm thinking. Not even sure on this. We'll have to, as the show goes along, we'll have to see if we get more information. But according to what I'm believing, friends, this company that he owns created the game.
Just get on with it.
This is what he did. After Sword Art Online was done, it was close to being finished, and the game was over, everyone logged out. He made sure that Suna did not log out. Basically, after the game was over, she went from Sword Art Online, Alf him online. Made it sure that she did not regain consciousness. Motherfucker, fuck you. Like I said, worse than Nomi, he's gonna pay. So, and basically, Kirito, you know what Kirito's gonna do? He's going in the game. It's not even a question.
Yeah.
So he shakes, Ingyo's hand, and he decides to leave the bar. And he's like saying, "Oh, when you come back, make sure you breathe out to They're just like the good old days." So he goes home. Kirito sees his sister, just choking on something, eating because he's remembered what happened last night, and he waves to her, saying, "I'm gonna go get Suna back." And he thanks her for what she did last night, encouraging him to not give up. And that's when he decides to win the game. And she looks at him concernedly, and he goes into the game. And pretty much what happens, he gets in the game, does the same name, it's in the same name, Kirito, and gets in the game and loads up. When he goes in the game, he's got the same appearance that he had in Sword Art Online. And he ends up falling like all the way down, he hits his head. And when he looks at his status, page, he notices a few things there. Like, he doesn't have any of his items, but he has most of the skills that he had when it's sorted online. Also, I forgot to mention, the way to beat this game, supposedly, is to get to the top of the tree, the world tree. But no one can get to the top because even though people can fly, they can't fly that high. Only a certain amount of time can you fly that high until you fall. So, and he's looking at the items, and he tries to log out, and obviously it doesn't work. So, it's the same thing. He notices one item. He clicks on it. This teardrop shows up. Clicks on that. It's Yui. So, that item remained. And it's actually kind of fun. I find it fun because in his deepest despair, Kirito, now going into this game, he's not alone. He's got Yui, at least. And Yui is, according to what she said to him about it, was that the servers of this game are identical. Sort of line. Identical. The programming, everything. Identical. Now, apparently, Yui can turn into a pixie. Like this big, he's like poking it, like, Daddy! You know, like, at this point in footage, she can turn into a pixie. So, now all she can do, though, in this game, Yui as a character, and she's an assistant character, is she can just look at maps and tell her where to go and everything. Can't really. And he also has to delete all his skills, which is kind of a bullshit. All his data, because she said that it would be corrupted, and they might catch up on it. Okay. And get rid of it. So what ends up happening is Yui then tells him how to fly, which is kind of fucking ridiculous. You put up your left hand, and this controller shows up, and you use it like that, and I'm like,
That's funny.
Yeah.
I kid you not. That was funny.
And then we go from that to this other character in the game called, I believe her name was Leafa. Now here's the problem with Leafa. I'm having a hard time figuring out if this is his sister.
It is.
It is, because every time she got out, remember?
Yeah.
If that character is his sister, or if it's... Now, I looked on Anime News Network just to be safe. Same person that plays his sister, Kirito's sister, plays Leafa. I'm just having a hard time figuring out if that really is, because he just got in there and she's already been there. So I'm just having a hard time thinking that maybe this girl isn't really his sister. I don't think it is. Because it just doesn't make sense that she would... It doesn't connect.
It does to
And
me.
the person that just showed up, it seems like she's been in the game longer. But I could be wrong.
You are.
It is. It is. I kid you not. It is. Sorry. I just have to.
You okay?
Yeah. I just have to hurry up and do this.
I love you.
She keeps trying to fill up.
New Spider-Man motorized web blaster.
But, you know,
I love you.
I don't care. You know, I don't care. She needs to let me, you know.
Amen.
No. As far as reading, and then all that happened after we see this character, she's with this other guy, he gets killed by this army.
Yeah.
And
What?
we have
I love you.
I love you too.
where Kirito shows up, he hits his head, and he starts fighting these guys. And the best thing about this game, the magic is involved. And that's what Indio told him. You can use more concerned with magic than with sword skills. But it seems like Kirito is it's like unbelievable the things he can do in this game. He grabs this guy attacks him with a spear, he grabs him, and he flings him. Whoa. That was like surprise. And he just takes out these guys like lickety split. And he says, who's next? And that's pretty much what happened, more or less. Now, like I said, for this episode, I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5.
No. Oh, come on. 26 times 2. Done it. 26 times 2.
The name your price tool. Make
Bam, 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 bam. And back.
I want to see more for this world, but it seems like now that it seems like
I liked it better than Sword Art Online.
Do you?
Like the game.
Why you can fly?
The game. I would love to fly.
I know
I
you
don't
would.
even hear you from turning into a pig.
Flying?
I would love to fly.
I know, it'd be fun, wouldn't it?
I love this game better than Sword Art Online. Game-wise.
Right, yeah, me too.
the magic has been introduced into this world.
Me too, and I like the powers.
I like the healing powers and stuff.
Yeah,
I like the magic powers and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I kid you not. I thought Season 2, when I researched this game, when I researched this show, I thought Season 2 was Season 1, to be honest.
Really? Yeah.
Like, when I wasn't knowledgeable of it like I am now.
Yeah.
I thought it was. Because they had a mesh of... They had a mesh... You know what I mean. They had a mesh of the... They had Excel World Season 1 playing, and a mesh between the two series.
Yeah.
His sister fighting, like, with the Shinkai sword.
Uh-huh.
You know, with the wooden sword that you use for, like, fencing.
Yeah.
Was in there.
Uh-huh.
And they also had the fairy thing.
Right.
So I thought Season 1 was Season 2.
Oh.
You know.
I see.
But now I know that Season 2 is Season 2 and Season 1 is Season 1.
Totally. Now, these guys that attacked them, they shot.
General Chen.
Okay.
There was a captain. Recently retired. My brother is a
No,
firefighter, and my
don't
grandmother
come
was a
in here
lieutenant.
to a black screen again. Don't just click off whatever you're on. Show me what you're on.
That's it.
It was more exciting to see in person. To be a pure, beautiful celestial player of the day to get it.
Come on.
Name some news you hear
What is it? Okay, 7 to 7. Okay, 7 to 7. And it's just, okay, this is because I'm gonna watch Dancing later.
Oh.
And I gotta eat dinner in 10 minutes.
So what are you gonna do then?
I'm probably just gonna get off. Because by that time it'll be,
I think you should.
you know.
Is everything okay?
She doesn't like it when I have a black screen on it.
Hmm.
She doesn't like it when I'm switching over.
Oh.
I have to be completely sure that the video is not running when I do this.
Okay.
Because, you know, the video's not running when she's coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of the swearing.
Right.
That's it. If I could find someone who doesn't swear, I would. I can't.
Right.
Everyone on YouTube swears. You know,
Almost everyone.
especially with anime. You know.
Yeah.
And I hate the fact that she doesn't trust me. You know.
According to what Egu told Kirito. Now, these guys that attacked them, they shot beams from their spears. So yeah, definitely there's magic being used here. Now, I'm thinking the way to beat this game is you got to get to the top of this tree. That's the story. But it seems like it's going to be a bitch to get to the top of the tree. So, yeah. But as far as Leafa goes, I don't know if she. I mean, I suppose it's possible that that's his sister, but I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I don't know because it would mean that when he got in there, but she was not in the game. So now he's just like one of those missing things. And yeah, Yui. Oh man, Yui was unbelievable. She turns into a little pixie. That had me go. But 3.5 out of 5. It was a good episode.
Okay, here's the thing. I would find someone who doesn't swear, but then I would have to do episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, the whole deal again.
Right.
And I don't know. I don't want to do that.
I wouldn't either.
I would, but I don't want to do that. And he's not that bad.
No.
We'll see where it goes from here. I mean, thing is,
he's not that bad of a guy.
No, he's not. He's not
A
that
week. That's how long he has.
How could you do these 11 episodes in a week?
bad.
Like,
A lot of time.
Like, no. I mean, like, time span. You know?
I don't know.
5 days. Get those episodes done. And then time span it. You know what I mean?
Oh, boy.
You know what I mean? Like, time span, like,
Yes.
how would you be able to time span it?
Ways, I guess.
You know what I mean?
It's a hard thing to think about, you know? How would you do it?
I don't know. I guess he would be in there for like 2 days.
Most likely, probably.
And then 3, try to get to the world tree, beat the whatever's up, and then, you know, I'm gonna send you episode 17 for tomorrow because
Okay.
I don't have enough time.
Are you gonna say goodnight to me on here?
Yeah, I'm here probably because
Okay.
I won't have. Well, but like, how would you time span that? I have no idea.
I don't know either, dude.
He's got a week to get Asuna out. See, if he beats the game, gets Asuna out, beats the game, you know what he's going to do. Once Asuna wakes up, she's going to tell her father, "Oh, Daddy, yeah, he put me in this game, and that guy's done. He's done. He's done. He rips up the whatever, and he's sent to jail. You fucker." So,
Okay. I'm like, he's not that bad, but he does swear
He does.
bad sometimes. But he doesn't swear, like, terrible bad.
No.
Srilanka 922, that's what I got for you guys, and this should be interesting.
Okay, so
Get fly now. It's
let
like,
me do-
but that tree thing, it's going to take a lot of effort for Kirito to get up that tree. It really is.
hurry up and do it.
So. That's all I got for you guys,
It's,
and I should mention that I don't know if anyone's seen it on my channel. I put a post up. I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow night. I don't know if it's going to be only on this character. It might be on the guy from...
Okay.
Then you should probably not even send it.
Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up and do it.
Sort of alive. Full on ran on him.
What are you
I'm going
trying
to live stream on one character, really, but it might be on another character from the Dokkan Magica. The one who is attempting in the show, I think her name is Haruma. You know, the dark-haired girl? The one on that poster that you see in the far left corner, throw in the back? Do a live stream on her and her character and how
Okay, I don't have a lot of time.
No, you don't have a lot of time, so you don't have to send it.
I'm just gonna hurry up and do this and then just get off.
What are you gonna say goodnight to me though?
Yeah, I have to. So I'm just gonna hurry up and do the send it to you thing and then just get off.
Okay.
What are you doing,
Describe it. Do it and send it.
So just hurry up.
Well, just send it.
Yeah, hurry up.
Okay, hi everybody.
Okay, I didn't have a lot of time to finish that, but
It's fine.
come on. Okay. This is. Will you just work?
Darn it.
Oh, Facebook is not responding.
Dad, if it's not gonna load anymore, then just forget about it. You can do it tomorrow.
Oh, so I can do this.
Well,
I don't give a crap. I do not give a crap. Give me enough time to do this. Stupid internet. Okay. Okay. There we go.
did you send it?
I got it.
Okay.
Okay, share that with yourself. I gotta go.
Alright.
Love you, baby.
Love you too, baby.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Am I hot?
Nikki, really now?